Also, I have my favorite running shirt now. I got it for my birthday this year.
Okay.
And it says running joke on it. And it has jokes on it.
Running joke.
Jokes.
Okay.
You get the gist of it.
Okay. Wear it next Tuesday. I want to see
I
it.
will.
Okay, good. Episode number 2. Blanka,
Exciting.
welcome.
Thank you.
And Wiebke, welcome back in the audience this time.
Woohoo!
Same concept. So now people are probably a little bit more familiar with this new concept. So I'm going to start asking you a couple of questions just to know who you are, where you're from, what you're doing here. And then we're going to jump into the runner's profile, trying to define which profile matches you the best. And then we're going to close up the episode with some just general questions. You feel ready for it?
Sounds great.
Good. Nice. Good. Well, let's start up with a little bit about you. You've been running with us for how long actually? I've been
3 years now.
3 years already. Yeah.
Yeah,
You were
a bit,
you were
more.
one of the first runners to join, at least after the
Yeah.
pandemic, because of course we shut down. But
Yeah, after like the first wave and then second wave a bit in there as well with
Join, yeah.
COVID. But yeah, 3 years now.
3 years
And going
already.
strong.
Nice. Yeah. And so where are you initially from, and what brought you to Utrecht?
Yeah, so I'm from Hungary. I grew up in Budapest, and then I did my master's in Rotterdam. I did marketing management, which was a lot of fun, but I was a COVID class, so then COVID hit, and I moved back to Budapest for a year, and then I came back for a job, but this time to Utrecht. So I didn't know anything about the city, but yeah, I really liked the job, and they took me, and yeah, it all just started from there. So now I've been living here for 3 years now, and yeah, running with the crew 3 years.
Yeah.
Almost right after I moved.
Yeah. So you were already familiar with the country, being
Yeah.
Rotterdam.
Yeah, I had some friends already, not a lot of them because of uni and COVID just moved to their home countries or, yeah, just spread out all over Europe essentially. So the crew was really helpful to me to build a community. So it's always
Nice.
very nice.
Yeah. It's very
Yeah.
helpful. Yeah. What is the thing that makes Utrecht your home now? I mean, apart from the fact that you obviously live here now, what makes it a special place? Or let me actually turn the question differently. What is the one thing that you have here that you really love that you do not have back home in Budapest?
Yeah, good one. I really love the friends that I made here, and they are from a lot of different nationalities, and I really enjoy that aspect and really understanding the different perspectives. And yeah, it's very nice that I can just be me, and I feel accepted.
That's important, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, nice. Okay, that's good. That's a good one. When did you start running? When did you pick
Yeah.
up running?
I mean, I was running on and off in high school as well, but I didn't fall in love with it. And then it was quite funny. First year of uni, bachelor's back in Budapest, I was partying and living the uni life, but I couldn't really sleep. So I was
Okay.
like, what really changed? And then I really stopped exercising around that time.
Okay.
But I was a broke uni student, so I'm like, okay, I can't really go
Like
to the
most
gym
of
now.
them, yeah.
Yeah, so what do I do? And then, yeah, running is free. You can do it anywhere. Back then, I didn't have fancy running shoes, just sneakers, but it was a way to exercise, and then it rolled on. And it was really a solitary hobby of mine for a long time. So it's funny now that I also, same as Vipka, do it now almost all the time with people. So it's funny how that changes as well.
Yeah, yeah. It was actually the same for me as well. I started running. I think my mom was running sometimes.
Okay.
My father's not really a runner, but my mom was occasionally a runner. she was doing a lot of fitness, like gym fitness on the side with classes of HIIT or whatever. And she introduced, I guess, my brother and I into running. And we were young also. Yeah, with my father, we did we had a local race, the 4 kilometers, and all the kids would do that. And then it was not a big part of my life. And then I joined a crew at some point in Switzerland, and that changed my perspective on running.
Yeah.
I think I've mentioned this in the previous episodes, but it's funny how one experience, one point of view can just change a sport forever, and then you're like, oh, this is actually way more interesting than I thought.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Also for me, when I was considering, should I take the job, should I not, I'm more of an extrovert from the get-go, so I have that for me. But since I mentioned most of my friends just moved away, I was like, how am I going to build up my life again? Now I don't have uni to like sort of push me to interact with people.
Yeah.
So, and all the hobbies that I have seemed solitary, like running, and I also really like reading. And then in the end, those were the things that gave me a lot of the community that I have now. So that's very cool.
Okay. So did you also meet people through reading?
Yeah, I'm also in a book club.
There we go.
So
nice.
The clubs and the crews.
This is cool. Nice. Okay.
Can I interrupt?
Go ahead.
Because this is actually like I was at Blanka's birthday, and there were so many different groups. You have no idea in how many communities she is. So she's part of the running community with us. She has a book club. She's part of a bouldering community. So like no matter what solitary thing she does, she somehow finds people to do it with them.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm very lucky that way. But I seem to meet. I don't know.
I think it's a personality that you have as well.
Well, thank you guys. Now I'm blushing.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, like, look at you. You're always smiling. You're always open-minded. You're easy. You're a person that you're easy to talk to. And I think that's. I'm not, for example. I'm always like, my face is always like closed and everything. But when you get to know me, I think you can say that. But when you don't, I look like an asshole, and people are like, "Yeah, this motherfucker. Don't want to talk to him."
True story.
Yeah, so that's, and I'm fine with that, but you're way more approachable. And I think it's also, I think, a mindset that you have. If you're going somewhere, if you have a good mindset, you're open, you're like, I'm here and I want to connect.
Yeah.
People will also feel that vibe and they will also open. I think it's just, you have to go with a specific mindset and the vibe. And
yeah, definitely.
Bouldering is amazing for that. Not that I do it a lot, but you can go there. I mean, bouldering, you climb by yourself, right?
Yeah.
But you're there, you look at people, you chit chat, you ask, hey, how did you do that? They show you, you ask questions, and it's really, really cool to engage. It's a really cool community as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Yeah,
okay.
I enjoyed it as
cool.
well.
Cool. Let's dive into the runners profile. So
exciting.
As you know, we have 10 profiles possible. I will quickly mention them for the audience. We have the Phoebe Buffet, the Rocky Balboa, the Forrest Gump, the Wonder Woman, the Sheldon Cooper, the Moana. I probably pronounced this completely wrong. The Tony Stark, the Hermione Granger from Harry Potter, the Joker, and the Captain America. Depending on how you answer to the questions, I will attribute a matching profile. And Wiebke will also help in doing so at the end. Let's start with a simple question. Have you ever participated in a race wearing a specific costume?
I usually wear my Utrecht Running Project t-shirt, but that's
which is a great answer, but it's not a costume.
So the answer is no.
The answer is no. Okay. Have you ever thought about it?
Yeah.
Like actually thinking like how you want to do it?
I like the idea, but I think I'm not there yet.
Okay.
What I would want to do once, I think, is I have run races with my dad before, so I think it would be cool to have like a father-daughter costume or like t-shirt or something like that.
Okay.
So not necessarily a costume.
Okay.
No.
More of a sort of matching outfit or
Yeah.
Or one of those t-shirts with like dad with an arrow and daughter with the arrow.
Kinda. Yeah.
Okay.
My dad loves like dad jokes, so I can also see us doing something like that.
Yeah, something like I can picture it. Okay.
Also, I have my favorite running shirt now. I got it for my birthday this year.
Okay.
And it says running joke on it. And it has jokes on it.
Running joke.
Dad
Okay.
jokes. Because, you get the gist of it.
Okay.
So that's also fun.
I'm looking forward to see the t-shirt. I've never seen it. Wear it next Tuesday. I want to see
I
it.
will.
Okay, good. I'm curious about the jokes. Maybe I can steal something from the podcast, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you listen to music when you run alone?
Yeah,
Or on the race?
on and off. So, yeah, it's a bit of a funny one. When I'm training for a specific race and I have a kilometer in mind that I want to run, then I do a mixture of either a podcast or audiobook.
Okay.
And then when I need my final push, then I put on this
Okay, yeah. I
running
was about to say,
music.
because for running, I mean, people are all, different, but I feel like if you have a training plan and you're trying to achieve a specific pace, I feel like a book or a podcast is nice. Don't get me wrong, I consume that as well. But when you're on the run, it's not exactly motivating. While a song can be really like pushing. But you said that you end up with maybe a song if you need to push. So
yeah, with the podcast, some of them are like guilty pleasures. So then it motivates me to like get out the door and then I can listen to it.
Well, what kind of podcast then?
Yeah.
True crime? Are you one of those?
No. My boyfriend would kill me as well if it's more. My favorite one is these 3 best friends, and they talk about dating in New York City.
Okay.
So it's very
like
fun.
Fun talk, like real life gossip kind of thing, and jokes and
those
experiences, and okay.
And the latest discovery I had is Smosh reads Reddit stories. So it's like crazy Reddit stories, and I really like these like storytelling aspect of that podcasts offer.
Yeah.
And
mostly fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it really pushes me to just go for it. And then when I need my final push to the final kilometers, it's
Do you laugh alone when you listen to those? Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens to me so many times. I'm listening to a couple of podcasts, mostly by comedians.
Oh, nice.
And in the office, sometimes I'm putting my headphones on and I'm listening to my podcast, and I'm cracking up just alone at my desk, and I don't know, I probably am sort of loud, and people just looking at me like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I'm good.
But see, then you just need to run faster in my case, and then you're not there
you can just
anymore.
go away.
Exactly.
But I'm stuck in my office space. But okay, nice. Well, now you have a partner now at the moment, but are you the kind of person that would mention in your dating profile that you are a runner?
Yeah, I did.
You would? Like, it's something that you're like, it defines you, or something that you want people to know?
Yeah. When I had a dating profile, I also am a big coffee person. Yeah. So coffee and running was definitely
coffee and running
in there.
addict.
Yeah, kind of.
You put that,
something like that. But
okay. What kind of other things do you put in such a profile?
Ooh. Yeah, I think these were the 2 main things, and then I guess like the compulsory things, like you need to have
of course,
where you're like smiling and with friends and
the usual
stuff, and that you like travel and
another girl that likes travel and laughing and coffee. I mean, but in the end, this is what you like, so it's also important to
I think we have an audience question.
I have a question. So like, you put it in your profile that you like coffee and running. Is this something that your boyfriend actively swiped on, or whatever platform you used?
He did mention that the running picture took his fancy. He liked that picture.
It's a good selling point, I think. It's always good.
Yeah.
Exercising pictures are great. That are a little bit revealing, but not too much, because you don't want to be the Instagram slut, whether you're a man or not, or a woman. But you also want to be a little bit like, you want to show that you're exercising.
Exactly.
I think that's a good one. Yeah. And running is a good one as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Well played. I think we've all done that here. Playing with running pictures.
Well, I actually swiped on you right when I saw that you were a runner.
There we go.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what to do if you're dating. I mean, it's no secret, huh? Okay, good. What is the most crazy or beautiful place that you've ran in, like whether it's a mountain, a country, or do you have a specific run in mind or a place that you were like, this was an amazing run or a crazy run for some reason?
Yeah, two came to mind. One of them was Central Park. I always wanted to go there, and very soon after I moved here, actually, I met one of my best friends, and then we went to New York together, and she visited family for a couple of days, so I was alone in the city, and I always wanted to run in Central Park.
Nice, yeah. I would too.
So that was very
too.
nice. Yeah. It was still COVID vibes, so it was a bit strange.
Yeah.
So you needed to wear masks in like most indoor places. But the run itself was really, really nice. And it really was a dream come true. It was in the winter, so it was the trees were a bit more bare. But it was really nice. So that was one. And then the other one, I also got to go to Colorado, and I also flew from here. So that was just a strange feeling. I was in Denver and I was running there, and here we're below sea level, and that's so high above already, not just in the mountains there. So I just did 5K, and I remember that I was, not in my top form, and I was like, what is going on? And then I realized that it's the altitude difference.
It does change. If you're not used to it.
But it's beautiful there with the mountains and everything. So that was also one of the top ones.
I mean, and not to sound like an old asshole expat, but here it's very plain. It's very basic. It's very flat.
Yeah.
You have nothing, just bricks, and that's what you have, canals, and a little bit of nature here and there. So it's not very difficult to find something better, in some term. But this is like really next level. I think I can see how it feels special.
Yeah, both were really nice.
Did you stop at the what's it called, the Central Perk in the cafe of France?
Yeah, I wish I did, but no. Yeah. It's a missed opportunity.
Okay. Well, you might not get the Phoebe buffet then for the broadcast.
I'm excluded.
Maybe one thing about the Netherlands. Yes, it's extremely flat and low altitude and stuff like this. But since the biking is such a big part of their culture, the bike lanes are very well developed, and although they hate us for it, it's very nice to run on them. So running on safe sidewalks or wide bike paths is way more possible.
It's easy
here.
to run. That's true.
So that makes it indeed way easier than, for example, if I would run in Germany in my city, like we have tiny sidewalks, if even sometimes in some streets. So
more safe.
1 point for the Netherlands.
No, for sure. I would agree with that. Yeah, that's a good one. Have you ever gotten lost during a run or a race?
No.
No?
If I'm pacing URP, I think there were a couple of times when I was like, okay, this is not the way I want it to go, but then I just don't tell people, and we find our way back.
Yeah, but that's not really lost. That's more like, especially in the city, you can easily find your way back.
Yeah.
So it's okay. So never lost. Okay, let's we can arrange that.
Looking forward to it.
What's your favorite way to relax after a race, or what's your favorite post-race ritual, for example, if you have any?
Yeah, it's food. I usually I like half marathons. I don't think I will ever run a full marathon, at least not in my plans right now. But I usually run it with people together when I do a race, and then waiting up for people if they come in after me, and then going for drinks and food. Yeah.
Okay. What kind of food are we talking about?
Yeah, I prefer to eat vegetarian.
Okay.
I would mostly call myself flexitarian, but after a race, it's usually like hamburger and fries.
Yeah. The good, heavy, greasy, tasty stuff.
Yeah. We burned a lot of calories.
So you deserve
to get it back.
Yeah, I get it. I am with you on that. I think, and I think it's also part of, sort of when you go out with friends, you want to have good food, good drinks, and good time. And I feel like this is a little bit the same vibe. You're like celebrating a little bit. This celebration, and you want to have like a burger, for example, is like a little bit of a happy, celebratory, fun food. And of course, it tastes nice. It's good enough to run. That's what you crave as well. So
yeah.
I'm with you on that. Yeah. What is the best burger in town?
Oh, I'm not really a burger person outside
even
of that.
Veggie burgers or
no, I save it for after race.
Yeah, so it's very special after race.
Exactly.
Okay. Any best burger joint in town, in your opinion, Wiebke?
Well, we go a lot to Burger Bar, but this is mainly because we also order there, and there is the best quality also with order delivery. I never ate at Five Guys. You say it's amazing. I've never had. I think
it's from all those fast food chains like McDonald's and Burger King and everything.
Yeah,
it's the most tasty.
Okay.
I feel like it's a little bit. I feel like it's distinguishing itself from the other ones, but it's also more expensive. So I don't really go there a lot, but
then of course there's like, now we're talking a lot like these chains. If you go to a restaurant and have their burger, that's amazing as well.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, burger.
Pickle and burgers. Pickle and burgers. It's my decision.
Pickle. Oh yeah.
Or no, how they called beers and pickle? No, how they called? The one at the Gracht.
Pickle. Yeah.
Pickles, where you also can tap your own beer.
Oh, okay.
Pickles. I will search it. Burger and pickles?
Something with pickle.
Yeah, and they definitely have two locations. They have one at the Oude Gracht and then like at the little side street to
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Do you prefer running when you're in a group setting, and not specifically the crew, but just in general? Do you prefer being next to somebody that is that keeps on talking, that never shuts up, like always blah 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 blah, or that is extremely silent and doesn't speak?
Yeah, I'm usually the one who never shuts up.
So you're the one, So the other one is silent.
Well,
not by choice.
I hope they have a say. But I think I would still choose the one that doesn't shut up. Because
to speak, to have a conversation, a flow going.
Exactly. Because even if I'm talking, after a while I'm like
a
bit flustered that they don't react.
Yeah, you also want to, You feel
so
like
then I would rather listen to them.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ever on the silent part of things, or silent side of things?
Yeah, of course. If someone is telling a very exciting story, then I'm more than happy to listen to them.
Okay. That's a weird one. If you could run with any animal as your pacer partner, which animal would you choose?
Oh gosh. Yeah, it's difficult because you kind of want to go for like the fast ones, but I'm not like super fast.
And maybe they can pace you. They can, slow down for you.
Yeah, that's true. But then, I guess I would choose a dog. But a hunter dog. Okay. Yeah, maybe a Vizsla. Hungarian dog type as well.
I have no clue what it looks like, but...
Frank has one. I'm not sure whether you've seen his dog, but...
Is it the dog that he had or has now?
I think has now, yeah.
Because if we are talking about British Hungarian Frank, his dog died.
Oh,
we're just gonna ruin the atmosphere now.
I think currently he doesn't have a dog, but
I think it's been a few months already.
I think he is currently, and he also takes a break for now. But yes, indeed, he did have a dog, and he also sometimes took him to runs.
Okay.
But yes, unfortunately, I have to tell you that Frank's dog passed away.
Well, then I would choose Frank's dog. So
what a bummer!
The dog can come back and roam with us still.
Okay, switching on to something more positive.
Good.
Do you have any? Have you ever heard any inspiring running story? That's something that stuck with you, or something that drives you or motivates you in the realm of running. from an athlete or from a movie or from something that you've seen or heard?
Well, my friends always motivate me and the QURP. Now I'm watching a lot of Olympics. I guess when this will air, it's going to be just after. So it's very cool to watch Femke Bol.
Very impressive,
and it was really cool. One of the OG members, Orla, took me to the FBK games, and we could watch her live as well. And it was really nice, really cool. So it's very special now to experience having seen her live and now seeing her on the Olympics.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I would say that.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I think she was very impressive on this. What was it? The relay run. Where she was behind in third or fourth place, and then she started sprinting and finished first. That was insane.
And in Budapest as well, if I recall correctly, actually Budapest hosted the World Championship in track and field a year ago, and she was there and she fell in one of her races. But then she got back up, and then the next race that she ran, she aced it. So that's also
nice.
Very inspiring.
That's strong. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, nice. Okay. Any favorite place to run in Utrecht? Favorite areas to go for a run?
Yeah, I used to live around Park Transwijk, that area, and then I would run from there to Emilisweerd, and that's also very nice. You can do around like 14K from door to door, more or less, and then sometimes when I would just start practicing for the half, I would stop in Emilisweerd, and they have a very nice bakery there, and also a very nice coffee place. So you can combine two of my great hobbies, and then take a bit of a breather there, and then continue on with the run.
What kind of pastry do they have? Now I'm interested.
Ooh, they have very nice castangels and also focaccia. Their bread is also really nice, but that I never tried because then I need to run with a loaf of bread.
Yeah, not the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have a croissant?
Yeah, they do. So chocolate chip cookies.
What is the name of the bakery? You know?
Ooh, no.
Okay.
No.
I guess we'll have to go for a discovery run, pastry and coffee run over there. Nice. Do you have any superstition when it comes to a running race or any kind of competition?
Yeah, before I ran my first half, which was in Amsterdam, I created a running playlist, and I had two essentially running playlists. One of them were one for the start, so it's a bit less intense, and then the last with another one for the guilty pleasures to like pump me up. And I remember before when I was just running to prepare, I wouldn't really want to listen to those playlists because I want to be like extra pumped when I hear my favorite songs, and so that it boosts me a bit more. So I would say that helped.
All right.
Yeah.
Did it have then the impact that you wanted?
Yeah.
Not hearing those songs for a long time and then having them in the run? Did it work?
Exactly. There was like 2 or 3 that that were my favorite songs then, and then I just heard them, and Then you're like, exactly,
you're in it.
Yeah.
Nice. Perfect. So what is the best spot in Utrecht for a cozy coffee date?
Oh, well, this is going to be a shameless plug because I work for Vakuli.
That's fine. I didn't. That question actually was not intended in that way, but if it works, if it works.
So I need to say Vakuli.
Yeah.
We're about to open our second spot, but right now we have one at Twijnstraat, which is a very nice location.
It is,
very sunny as well. The barista team is great as well. We have very nice pastries as well. And of course, coffee is great. So now we're in the summer months, and we have Nitro Cold Brew And the iced coffee game is not that best in the Netherlands. I need to say that. But we are also trying to change that. And plus, you're also doing just a great deed for the world and in general, because we make sure to pay farmers equitably. So it's a win-win for everyone.
Yeah.
And I just really like working there and meeting friends there as well. So I really love it.
It is. It is a great place. And I'm not just saying that, but we did an event right with the crew a couple of Sundays ago. And first time also drinking their coffee. And I'm not a fan of cold brew in general. I really like my coffee hot and black. But after the run, it was really nice to have a nice ice cold coffee. Yeah, it was great. And the location is also very cute.
Yeah, quite central as well. So that's also great for
And I also like that when you have a coffee place, it's also not a big coffee place, so that you only have a limited amount of seats. So it will never be crowded by people. It might be full because it's limited seating, but it's never full of people and super loud and everything. So I like that as well. It's a nice, cozy place. Yeah.
Yeah, and you really have the barista can help you in any way if you wanna.
Yeah, we have more of a
you're looking
personal
for something, and it's just better, indeed, cozier,
more personal. Approach. Yeah, nice. If you had an extra hour during the day, what would you use it for?
Ooh, that's exciting. Two things come to mind. One of them is I really want to invest now proper time to learning Dutch.
Okay.
I speak, I spoke German. Now it's a bit, I haven't used it in a while, so it's not as, I'm not on top of my German game now, but that helps with Dutch. And the other one, and maybe this will keep me accountable as well, I really want to start a side hustle. And I'm very much interested in creating games. So with URP.
What kind of games? Are we talking like board game, like computer games?
So my boyfriend turned 30 last year, and I made a board game for him.
Wow.
He's really into mountain biking, running, climbing, and he used to surf a bit as well. Or like he just mentioned that he liked that. So it was a game where I tried to create a game that matches that sport and combine it. And then, it's essentially a board game, personalized one. And it was really fun to give this to him. And he also really appreciated the gesture.
Yeah.
So I want to recreate this sort of feeling to other people and come up with something like this.
For me to understand, do you get inspiration from other existing board game and then you base yourself on that and you try to create something that is similar, or like is it like a duo kind of game, a solo game? What's the thing that you?
Yeah, I still need to think about the concept.
Okay, for you, it's more about the process of creating a game that somebody can enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe we will have a URP board game.
Maybe,
in development in a couple of years, a month. That's nice. That's very original.
Yeah, Monopoly with Utrecht Running Project, different streets, neighborhoods of Utrecht, and then.
But I feel like Monopoly is a little bit overrated. No.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like this old thing. Yeah.
Or then double with different items from URP.
Oh, double could be nice. That could be nice. Yeah. But that's a nice idea, but that's not an original Blanka board game. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, one more. Do you know the game of life?
Yeah.
That and then your running journey.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Couch to 5K and in the end a marathon, or maybe an ultra.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Or you can take different paths. Oh no, you have an injury now. You have to take a break.
Oh yeah, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Maybe Victor will be the board game creator of the three of us in the end.
Looks like it. Last question. Do you have an all-time favorite athlete?
Yeah, I'm not really following a lot of athletes. Recently, the Olympics, so I'm gonna say Blanka Szabó again, and Hassan was also very nice. Her 5K at the Olympics was very inspiring because she was the last one for a long time, and then she just went for it, and then in the last kilometer, just shot to third position from the last position. So that was really inspiring to see. And I actually, you inspired me as well because I've been following Jake.
Jake Catterall.
Yeah. And we ran with him as well in Rotterdam together when he was crossing from the northwest part of Europe to the southwest part.
Yeah.
So that was really cool to see. And now I'm also following him on the Alps or the mountain one that he's doing. So yeah, it's also nice to see on Instagram.
It's also cool to, and I agree with you. It's very cool. He's a special character, but he's also very much, because we got to know him, right? To talk to him like as a normal person. Like, I mean, they all are, but the fact that we got to meet him a couple of times, to have him on the podcast, to really see what kind of person he is. Yeah. And then see him accomplish those crazy things. It's so much cooler when you get to know the person and then see what they're doing. Because now you can look at him right now. He's actually finishing his Via Alpina. So basically running the length of the Alp in a record time. He's doing a good job so far. It's amazing to follow him on social media. Great coverage and everything. But it's even more impressive when you know him, when you've met him, because you feel like you can really see how he's a human being, and then suddenly he's like one of those celebrities online that is accomplishing crazy things that you would never think is possible. So I'm also very much inspired by him. It's really
he's
cool.
A very cool guy.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy.
Shout out to Jake.
Shout out to Jake. Yeah, almost finishing his Via Alpina, I think it's called. Check his Instagram. This is where you will have the most content. He's a good follow, fun, and his crew is also very, very cool. They post a lot of funny things as well. Yeah. So give him a follow. It's a good one. Good. That's the end of the questions for the running profile. So now that we have all that information, do we have feedback already from Wiebke in the audience? From what profile do you think we have here today?
I was thinking the Moana, the adventurous, open, fun, spirited mind.
That's a good one. I actually thought about it as well. So Moana is adventurous, brave, and determined. I will be honest and say I didn't watch the movie yet. I have to. Did you watch it?
No, I actually haven't.
Okay, I put it on my list. I think it's a great character, but I say I have to watch it. So I think the Moana would be a great fit. Now,
it's also funny because that is what I said for you as well.
Oh yes, you did. Oh yes, you did. I'm sorry, I forgot. We did because you just before you asked me, Kevin, I was about to say, well, in the last episode with me, you said already that there's quite some Phoebe in Blanka as well.
There is as well.
So that's why I also actively didn't want to say Phoebe, because I kind of assumed that you would say her.
I definitely. Well, she didn't go to the Central Perk, which makes me think she's probably not a real Phoebe.
Mistake.
So that's also.
But then she is a coffee lover.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, there's definitely some Phoebe in you, for sure. I can see it. I will give you Moana and...
Blanka also told me she took guitar lessons as a kid.
And
that's true.
That's a Phoebe as well.
Maybe a little bit of a Forrest Gump as well.
Oh.
What is a Forrest Gump?
There's something simple yet genuine and like this kind-hearted personality as well.
I
think no, it's true. I think there's also a little bit of that as well. So yeah, I think it's a good mix. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
nice.
I'm very honored by these profiles.
That's the game.
That's just
what it
reality.
is. Nice. Anything in the pipeline for you when it comes to running races or anything like that? Upcoming weeks or month?
Yeah, I'm actually running the Dum to Dum. So
Yep.
with Wipke, we can do that.
If she doesn't sell the tickets.
Exactly. We'll see.
Yeah.
But actually, my parents are coming for that. So
That's great.
I'm gonna run with my dad.
Yep.
We already did 2 Budapest half marathon relays, and then he said after my Amsterdam half marathon that it's time now, daughter, to run together and do a half together. So
great.
we did the half together last September or the year before, I can't recall now. Yeah, last September, and then I want to continue the tradition, but I was like, Budapest is boring now. He needs to come here, and I didn't want to run the Amsterdam half again. So we are doing Dum to Dum.
Great.
So that's gonna be fun.
Okay.
And my mom will cheer. And
That's great. That's super cool. When
yeah.
you come and join you here.
Yeah, it's also going through like smaller Dutch towns, right? So ending in Zaandam, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a nice way to discover.
Did you ever run it before?
No.
No,
But
me
I
neither.
only heard good things, except for Orla, because she
Yes.
said it was really, really raining.
Yes, indeed. So when you just said like you really heard good things, yes as well, but I also heard that you either can have a magnificent experience or because it's I think it's November or
No, end
October?
of September.
Oh,
Mhm.
what? So little time to prepare. Yeah. The weather can sometimes be shitty, and like it's I also
Yeah.
talked to Ola, and she was like the one time she did it. No, she did it several times, but one year was pouring down rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is also fine because then my dad gets to experience what I experience.
That's what I get every day.
Exactly.
Nice. Any last word on maybe what makes running with the Return Project special? Why are we special?
Yeah. So, as I said, I had a bit of a fear moving how I'm gonna find my place, and URP was a really big part of, making this place home. And I have a lot of friends from the group, and essentially that you really find an open community. And I really liked what Wipke said last episode as well, that you always meet someone new and their stories are always inspiring. So yeah, the community is definitely a big advantage.
I agree. Blanka, thank you very much. That was a pleasure
thank
to
you.
talk to you today. Thank you, Wipke, for being in the audience today, and thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you on Tuesdays and on Sundays, and catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.